Where are we going?
Europe!
Run away with me. Lost soul to reverie.
Hi, my name is Mia Todd, and this year I traveled to Germany, Italy, Switzerland, and France with my fellow Girl Scout friends Isla, Kelia, and Madeline, along with all of our moms and an extra volunteer. When I first set out on my EF tour, I had big ambitions for the experience and for my WeShare project. I, the true sociologist at heart, was going to have an in-depth look at the European refugee crisis and how it was impacting society. These ambitions were soon met with a 10-hour delay in the Raleigh-Durham International Airport, sighs, tears, and several bags of chips. After 2 long days of travel, we finally arrived in Germany, where we met our tour director, B. As you can imagine, us 4 teenage girls were not the most easygoing and relaxed people at that moment. I noticed that any little thing could set one of us off into a full argument. As we traveled around Europe, chasing jet lag and napping everywhere from the bus to the Doge's palace, we encountered tons of incredible sights and adventures. However, there were still 2 things that seemed wrong. My WeShare question wasn't really fitting, and the harmony of my group wasn't very stable. Upon arriving in Switzerland, we had somewhat of a free day to relax and do things at more of our own pace. On this day, there was more peace within the group. As I was getting ready for bed that night, I asked myself the question, what things are essential to coexist with my friends? My conclusion came to be these 5 things. Personal space. Having time for ourselves to do what we need to do to recharge is important. A positive attitude. My mom reminded me many times on the trip that I have the power to change my attitude, no matter what my circumstances are. Compassion and forgiveness. We all make mistakes and say things we wish we could take back. Holding on to them doesn't get you anywhere. Plenty of sleep. Getting extra sleep completely changed our attitude the next day. Flexibility. Being open to trying new things and knowing how to compromise can really make a difference. When we used these tools, being around each other became so much more enjoyable, despite our differences of opinion. We live in a world where different people have different ideas about how things should be run and how decisions are made. This is a good thing. Studies show that companies who value diversity in the workplace perform 35% better than those who don't. Our ideas shape who we are, and sharing those ideas can be positive when done with the right tools. Although my initial question was phrased a little differently, I believe this project came out with similar results. Personal space, a positive attitude, compassion and forgiveness, sleep, and flexibility are important when taking stances on refugees. I discovered just like me, they are traveling in groups. Despite the differences between me and a refugee or between Madeline and Isla, we're all beautifully and wonderfully different, but alike in so many ways.